Hi, everybody. Thanks for stopping by. My name's FM Jellico, and you're watching episode 23 of the Dafuge Challenge with Enfield Town FC. Just a brief recap before we get into today's games. We are 3 games into the season, and we've lost at York City, we've tied Tranmere, and we've beaten Leyton Orient for a record of 1-1-1 and 4 points. That puts us in 12th position. This is a place I would love to stay the rest of the season, mid-table or better. If we fall below 18th, we're probably going to be in trouble. I want to avoid a relegation battle as best I can. Today, we are taking on a couple of familiar foes in Bath City and Billericay Town. Bath City finished 3rd last year in the Vanarama National South, but they won the playoff. They beat Woking, who beat St. Albans City in extra time. So St. Albans is probably in the same position we were last year. They got really close to winning it all, and then they lost in the playoffs, which means they will probably go through that league with their hair on fire. I'd be really surprised if they didn't make it back to the playoffs. We are at home today in our rented stadium against Bath City. I'm going to set the starting 11, and then we will get underway. Today we are at home against Bath City, playing our 3-4-3. We have O'Brien in goal, Duomas, Wakely, and Deering as the defensive back 3, Bentley, Ray, Perry, and Odom as the midfield 4, with Ashton, Delacidus, and Green Birch as the strikers. On our bench we have Monmouth, Ball, Wilson, Rawson, and Lance Foster. Bath City's playing a 4-3-3 with Marsden in goal, Bush, Philby, Clark, and Seaman as the defensive back 4, Murphy as the defensive midfielder behind Harrison and Watson in the midfield. Hurst and Brandy are the attacking midfielders, and Pope is their striker. On their bench, they have Stewart, Clark, Allen, Duncan, and Bayless. For those of you still interested, I have yet to get the entire team on board with one of my pep talks. Thus far, I think we're performing as well as expected. I wasn't expecting fireworks from us. There are a lot of really good teams. That was an interesting shot. I thought Pope was going to pass it, but instead he clipped the outside of the woodwork and missed. But as I was saying, there's a lot of really good teams in this league. I think it's going to take us 2 years to get into the playoffs and 3 years before we really start challenging to win. Odom with the ball. To Perry, to Ray, out to Odom again, crosses it in, and it went right to Marsden, who saved it. Marsden kicks it down the field. Deering intercepts it to Thalacidus, to Ray, to Bentley on the left. He kicks it in, but it goes to Clark for Bath City. Now Brandy gives it right back. Wakely up to Ashton, over to Thalacidus, to Green Birch. Oh, Marsden with a nice save, but Green Birch gets the rebound. He loses it, but Deering has it at midfield. Into Ray. Oh, Ray tried passing to Bentley, but didn't see Pope standing right there. How could he not? I think sometimes the direct passing gets us in trouble more than I want to. Oh, Ray had the corner kick in, and it got headed to Deering, and he hit it off the crossbar. It was a good chance. I do like the skin, and I like the between highlights everything. The only thing I'm not a fan of is you can only put certain things in certain positions. Like the shots, you can only put in the top center one, and the match stats you can put in any of them, but depending on where you put them determines what you see. Well, 6-2, 4-2. This is a pretty even game so far, but this is to be expected. We were pretty even teams last year. I do like the locker room background on this. Just as an example, like I can put match stats up here, but it's the exact same thing. But I can't put shots down here. It's not an option. It's a minor quibble. You know, and frankly, it's one of the few I've found about this skin. And that's not a bad thing, to be honest with you. I don't have the patience to do something like this. It's something I can do if I apply myself to it, but as I've said in the past, I am not a programmer. Deering, back to O'Brien. And anyone who's willing to sit down and figure out the intricacies of doing skins and mods and whatnot has my respect. Uh-oh. Hurst crosses it, but there was no one there to get it. You know what? Let's take a look at something here. Now this is something I like. It is the best of both screens. Why SI did not do something like this the first time around will probably never be known. Perry is on a yellow card. We're going to bring him off and bring Monlewis on. We're going to bring Lomas off too. He's not having the best game so far. Greenbirch isn't having the best game either. Neither is Ray. Frankly, performances like that, it's kind of a miracle. We're tied. And now, having said that, someone's going to score. Give a shout to encourage the boys. Ray with the kick in. Deering had it, but his kick bounced off a Bath City player out to midfield, and then it ended. Oh, penalty. This is Odom? Okay. Oh, very nice. I didn't see what the penalty was for. Maybe it was for the previous play. Somebody got fouled on the kick in from Ray. Oh, totally. I don't want to say he totally faked the keeper out, but Wakely's got a bruised head, but he'll be fine. Seaman with the throw-in for Bath City goes to Allen. He's going down the right side. Oh, he crosses it in, but Wakely intercepts it and kicks it out to Ray. Clark sends it forward to Bath City, but goes right to Deering, and he sends it back to Watson, who sends it out to Hurst. He crosses it in. Oh, O'Brien going into the air to get that. Ashton has the ball. Back to Ray, to Monlewis. To Ray. Sends it up towards Greenbirch, but Bath City was in the way. Monlewis gets the ball back. To Ray, out towards Greenbirch again, but Bush intercepts it for Bath City. Wakely heads it back up to Ray. To Monlewis. To Ashton this time. Crosses into Greenbirch. Goal. Looks like he was foul. Oh, they call that an own goal. Okay, let's see what happened here. Wakely to Ray. To Monlewis. To Ashton. See, if we'd kicked it to Ashton any of those other times. Oh, the Bath City player came in with the slide tackle. Philby came in with the slide tackle and ended up hitting the ball instead. That was probably one of the few things he could have done, but yeah, own goals count. Okay, we're going to bring off the Lacidus and bring on Wilson and move Bentley up to defensive forward. My plan for right now is to swap these two out back and forth to give them both playing time. We'll see how long that lasts. 10 minutes down, 2 goals up. Bath City's had a lot of shots, but they haven't been on target. Clark with the throw for Bath City, and the game ends. That was well done, boys. I know that was a good win. Everybody watching should know that's a good win. And half the team is like, unreal. I'll probably be saying that a lot this season. I said it a lot last season too. Okay, we've got Billericay Town coming up in a week. I will fast forward to that, and then we will get that underway. Today we are away at Billericay Town. They are playing a 4-3-3 with Balcom in goal, Wood, Miller, Wilson, and White as the defensive back four, Riley as the defensive midfielder behind Goddard and Backinson, Allen and Rowland are the attacking midfielders, and Byrne is their striker. On their bench they have Legg, Caprice, Edwards-Jones, and Hamblin. We are playing our 3-4-1-2 today, with O'Brien in goal, Barber, Deering, and Wakely as the defensive back three, Wilson, Ray, Perry, and Odom as the midfield four. English is our attacking midfielder, with Ashton and Lucas Greenberg as the strikers. On our bench, we have Monmouth, Ball, Velocitus, Rawson, and Lyons Foster. Billericay is currently second in the Vanarama. They have done well for themselves. Oh, Joe Ray's 100 performance. That's nice. Yeah, I've got a game 2 days after this one, and like an idiot, I scheduled an under 18 game tomorrow. So the game 2 days from now could be interesting when it comes time to pick a starting 11 and the backups. O'Brien holding onto the ball, sends it forward, right to Billericay. Byrne has it to Backinson. He sends it forward. Allen has it to Rowland. Oh, he misses. High and right. It was a good chance for them. Wilson has the throw in up to English. Back to Ray, to Perry. All the way over to Odom, who's alone on the right. Centers it in. Wilson with the goal. Very nice. Hit the crossbar and went in. Yep, he headed it in and it hit the crossbar. Lucky bounce there, but sometimes you need those. Billericay with a corner kick. Riley into the crowd. But Backinson has it on the left side. Centers it into Allen. To Riley, who sends it across. No one's there. Greenberg has it. Sends it forward. Well, he was aiming for Ashton, but Wood intercepted it. Rowland has it now. To Backinson. To Goddard. To Byrne. Now it bounces off a couple players. Now Allen has it. And he slots it past O'Brien. Billericay gets the goal back. And he kicked it and it went off the back of one of the players. And then he was able to get it back out to Allen. Barber sends it forward to Ashton. Centers it in, but can't get there. Billericay has it. Rowland sends it back out, but Deering intercepts. Sends it back to O'Brien, who launches it forward towards Greenberg, but it gets headed back to Allen for Billericay. Allen has it, but now O'Brien gets the ball. Holding on to it, and he sends it forward again. Riley heads it forward to Billericay. Byrne has it to Rowland on the right. Into a crowd, and Billericay scores again. Goddard with the goal. It's 2 goals in 2 minutes. It's not good. Miller with the throw-in for Billericay. Perry knocks it out, goes right to Billericay. White has it, sends it to Allen. That's 3 goals in 5 minutes. That's 3 goals in 3 minutes. Come on, guys. So nice long throw. Perry goes right to White, who just one-shots it up to Allen. O'Brien's already down on his knees. I don't know what the heck he was doing there. Odom with the throw-in. Riley kicks it away. O'Brien sends it up to Perry, to Ray, over to Barber. To Ashton in the center, to Green Birch. Oh, he takes a shot, but he's just wide left. It was a nice try. Wilson with the throw in to English. Centers it into Green Birch, and we get one back. Very nice. It was a really good assist from English. He's been a really good signing thus far. He keeps this up. Playing the 3-4-1-2 a little more often. I wouldn't mind moving him up to defensive four. Oh, Allen with another. Oh, off the crossbar. Woodwork save. Jeez. You give the boys a shout. Let's encourage them. Balcom sends it forward, but Barber tips it up to Wilson. Centers it over, aiming towards Ashton, but Billericay intercepts. Riley launches it forward. O'Brien gets there before Allen can. That was a little bit dangerous. Backinson up to Goddard. Over to Byrne. Challenge, good tackle. Ashton over to Green Birch. Back to Ashton, to English. Holds it up to Green Birch again. Very nice. Oh, good grief. Oh, that was nice. Ashton to Green Birch. To Ashton, who tips it up to English, who just holds it up and then taps it forward to Green Birch, who just kept running. Balcom tried. It was kind of a half effort, but oh, that was nice. All tied up, 3-apiece. Byrne has it. Back to Wood, to Rowland, and they get it back. I spoke too soon. Yeah, this is going to be a goal extravaganza, I bet. Yeah, Rowland just broke through the line. Barber's looking nervous. I may just pull him off at the half. Not quite sure what happened there with Ray, but okay. Byrne to Allen on the left. Crosses it in. Rowland over the crossbar. Ray's on a 6-3-2. Now 11 shots, 6 on target for Billericay, 6 and 4 for us. They have the slight possession advantage. Okay. Assertive. Well, that's the majority of the team. I can be happy with that. Let's check this out here real quick. Deering's on a 6-3. Ray is on a 6-3. You know what? We're going to move Perry over as the deep line playmaker. Bring Monlewis in for Ray. That's going to be it for now. Well, we're giving as good as we get. Suspect the last team to score is going to be the one to win. About 60 minutes in. We're going to pull Deering off. I'm going to put Lyons, Foster, and Wakely on defensive center back as defenders. Hopefully have them stay back a little more. Save our last sub. 70 minutes down. Billericay's had a couple more shots, but they haven't been highlight worthy. '85th minute. Okay, we're gonna put the guys on the overload, see if something happens there. It was an absolute goal bonanza in the first half and no highlights in the second half. And the game ends. That was a tough loss. I'm not going to say they were leaps and bounds better than us, but I don't know. 3 goals in 3 minutes was just insane. We almost overcame it, but not a lot you can do about that. Still can't get the entire team to agree with me. Stuart Barber, Richard English. What the heck gives, guys? Yes, we have Eastleigh 2 days from now, and I have an under-18 game in between. I think what I would like to do is space out the games a little bit more this season. We'll still do home and away. Lord knows, we got plenty of games we can get to. I think what we will do is come back for Macclesfield Town and Boston United. It's home and away. That's back-to-back. It's 2 live comms. We will know who our FA Cup 4th qualifying round game is against, and that will be the game we do episode after next. Still in 12th position. Can't really fault that. But it's going to be a long season. I like our chances. Well, the good news is we're beating the teams we're supposed to beat. And we're giving the teams who are better than us a good fight more often than not. The big question is going to be those teams who are at or just above our level. How can we do against them? That's going to drive how well we do this season, I think. For now, we're currently mid-table, and I'm more than happy with that. Frankly, as long as we follow the Kev rule when it comes to points and your standing in the league, I think we'll be fine. And for those of you who don't know, Kevin Lujo has a rule that says you have to have as many points as you've played games, and if you do that, you will avoid relegation, which I think is perfectly reasonable, especially in a league with as many teams as the Vanarama. The goal is to get better and stay mid-table and let people know when they're playing Enfield Town, they're in for a fight. At least, that's what I would like to believe. FM's been doing some strange things lately, so we'll see how well that holds up. If you liked what you've seen and heard, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more content, questions, criticisms, comments. Leave them down below. I answer them as best as I can, as soon as I can. My name's FM18, and I thank you for watching.